Hello and welcome to the very first review of NXT at the Bald Man Reviewing Podcast. Today we're going to be reviewing Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. First off, I can only tell you on how excited I truly was for this match. I mean, we all knew it was going to be a hell of a match. These two are two of the best, actually. I mean, they are both just awesome and just cannot wait to see what these guys bring here in the near future. I was really excited. Honestly, probably the most excited I've been for any match in a long time. More excited than, Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton and everything. So let's review this match. We're going to go over it together, and we'll go review kind of play by play. But first off, Finn enters first. He's always great when he enters, real theatrical and everything. Just, lights, the crowd's interactive and everything. Everything's looking great. Crowds get excited, they're ready to go, and it's just awesome, as always. And then, Shinsuke has an awesome entrance as well. So, the crowd's really buzzing and always really excited. Those lights go out and those people just go nuts. So, it really started out to a great start. Couldn't get much better. I think, like I said, I'm going to say these guys are just great, and you can't ask for much more. This is an awesome chance to start before the match even starts. So just right off the bat, the fans know what they're in for. They know it's going to be a badass match, and they're going to be enjoying themselves for the full time. Corey Graves then points out this could definitely easily be a takeover match. And I'm thinking it definitely could be, but we'll go over that at the end of the review here, and I will give my reasoning why I think they did it now and not at a takeover match. So let's just talk about the match. Finn kind of takes an early charge of the match with an arm lock and then goes right into a headlock. This was definitely a submission-heavy match, and I just thought it was great. Both of them selling great for each other, both of them being snug. Everything was just going really smooth and great for these guys. It was just outstanding. Crowd behind Shinsuke, a little bit more than Finn Balor, I felt. I thought it was pretty 50-50 here, but I feel like they were definitely behind Shinsuke just a tad bit more. And, that's understandable. I mean, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think they're thinking, hey, this is probably the new face of NXT because of, Finn Balor's situation. So I think we all know where that's going to be headed. The first spot that I really took note of was the knee to the back of the head from Finn when he was hanging off the ring. That was just absolutely fucking brutal looking. And I could just say, oh my God. I mean, they were really laying this shit in. So it just looked great. I mean, he really sold it, and it was just good to see these guys give it their all. And then after that, Finn takes control back with a drop kick to the leg from Finn, leg lock, and then another drop kick to the face. So this was just great. I mean, you just started working that knee, just started working it, and just laying these kicks in, and just making it absolutely just gnarly looking. It was just amazing to see these guys work. They absolutely did a great job. You guys could tell that they were friends. They were going back and forth, giving each other credit, selling great for everything. And then he started with these nasty fucking chops right to the rib, and he started running and chopping. It was just awesome looking. You could just hear him, and that had to hurt. And then he laid in the double back knee stomp, and man, did that not look like it hurt like hell. I mean, he was going for the surfboard, and he jumped on the back of your knees. Could you just imagine having a full man jump on the back of your knees there? I mean, it would just fucking kill you. Then Shinsuke gets Finn off the ropes with his knees, and by that was followed, "This is wrestling" chant. I love hearing that down in NXT. I just hope Vince is listening and saying, yeah, you know what, these guys are actually doing a great job, and I think this is a little bit better than the products that we've been putting on Raw and SmackDown for the last couple years. It's so good. NXT is just so fucking good. It's out of this world. It's actually one of my favorite things to watch out of anything that's going on right now. I mean, it's awesome. It just truly is one of the best products on TV or the network right now. And then they get the kick right to the chin. I mean, it looked like he actually just laid it right under his throat and just brought his foot up. I mean, it just looked like it would just knock the shit out of your teeth. It was just amazing looking. And then Shinsuke catches a reverse armbar into a triangle. I mean, this just looked awesome. And he just did a great job. Made it look so natural. Just rolled it right in there. And you could actually just see that, yeah, I'm going to counter this motherfucker. I'm going to put him in a fucking armbar. It was just so smooth, flawless looking. And then he started just giving these brutal knees to the back of the head of Finn when he had him on the ground. It was just right to the head, and just Finn just sitting there selling. And then Finn reverses it with a reversal 1960, and Nakamura kicks out. It was, and it just looked so like one. I mean, like I said, this whole match just looked so natural, so comfortable with each other. And for the very first time, Finn kicks out of the Kinshasa Shah. I'm sorry if I botched that. Pardon me. I do apologize. But it just looked so brutal. And when they got it, I mean, he played everything into the back of his head. It was like, oh shit, that's the end of this match, and we're just gonna end it here. But no, he kicks out, and then Shin takes a double stomp to the chest and kicks out like 2 3/4. And I can honestly say this one got me. I really thought the match was over. I mean, I was like, oh okay, cool, Finn won. But no, he kicked out, and it really, honestly, truly got me. One of the best kickouts I didn't see coming in a while. And after that kick out, Finn goes for the coup de grace, but he misses. And then it kind of goes downhill from there for Finn. Shinsuke kind of takes control after this. Finn's sitting in the corner, and Shinsuke finally gets his Kinshasa, and he lays it in, and that's how he defeats Finn. 1, 2, 3. He wins it clean. He wins it solid. Finn sells for him, lays there afterwards, and it's just awesome. It just was amazing. And it was just good to see Nakamura take a victory here over Finn, and I honestly think this was the last NXT match for Finn Balor. I think he's going to go up to the main roster once the draft happens, and I think that's the best thing to do. I think he needs to go up to the main roster. Shinsuke needs to take on the face of NXT, and then just move on from there. Start building new characters, new personalities in NXT. I think Finn's done everything he can there down in NXT, and it's time for him to take his talents to the main roster. It's needed with AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn down there. They really need to get him down there working with those guys in the club and John Cena and all that. Well, maybe not John Cena, but let's be honest. He's going to have a match with John Cena. But what I thought was cool is that the whole crowd thanked Finn, just like they did for Sami Zayn, so on and so forth. And they were asking, what's next for Finn Balor? Well, I already said that. I think he's going up to the main roster. I think Shinsuke Nakamura will become the face of NXT, right there with Joe being the heel. I do not think Joe is going to go up to the main roster quite yet. But, only time will tell. Here's my predictions of call-ups for the roster. Finn Balor, Nia Jax, Bayley, American Alpha. I think those will be the call-ups for the main roster, if not more. Maybe Alexa Bliss. I think that she would be a perfect heel for the women's division right now in the main roster. I think that would be fantastic to see him, especially now that Emma got hurt. I think that would kind of fill in the hole where Emma was trying to fill, and then we just got Dana Brooke, which, I could take or leave her. So guys, this was my very first review of the NXT main event of Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor. Let me know what you think down below, and I would love to hear from you guys, and subscribe if you guys want more podcasts of reviews of wrestling, WWE, NXT, and I'm even trying to get into Lucha Underground and all that. I cannot find it on my cable provider, but I'd love to watch it. So if you guys know a way that I can watch it, on the computer, obviously legally, but let me know down in the comments below, because I'd really like to get into it. I hear nothing but great things about it. And thanks for watching. And like I said, subscribe if you want more. And if you guys would like, check out my Dollar Shave Club link. It's down in the description below. It helps me out if you guys sign up using that code, and I would really appreciate it. I use it every day, and it does a great job. Solid shave. Even try out the shea butter if you have an extra couple dollars. If you guys wouldn't mind, that really helps me, helps the show, and I can't wait to grow this show into even more. If you guys want me to review something, a beer, a knife, anything, just leave it down in the comments below, and maybe we can get this channel rolling. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the Cruiserweight Classic that's on right now. I'm checking it out.